Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2023 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy. As with all of my reviews, I'll be covering all of the ins and outs and taking this thing on a thorough drive. We've got a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. The Palisade is Hyundai's flagship premium 3-row SUV. Introduced first for the 2020 model year, it rides on an all-new SUV chassis with exceptional second and third row roominess, coupled with generous cargo area and reconfiguration flexibility. Thoroughly refreshed for the 2023 model year, the Palisade continues to offer incredible value for families looking for something that checks pretty much every box on the wish list of practicality, versatility, capability, and comfort. The updated design for 2023 further emphasizes refinement, with the clear differentiation that you would expect out of a brand's flagship SUV. A wider cascading grille outlines rugged parametric shield elements for a premium appearance. The new forward lighting signatures feature vertically connected LED composite lights that frame the grille, creating a sharp-edged technical appeal. New available 20-inch multi-spoke alloy wheels fill the wheel openings for a premium presence. New strake detailing on the lower front skid plate element conveys a more rugged demeanor. The powerful extended hood profile creates an impressive road presence, while bold C-pillars and panoramic side glass graphics convey generous third-row spaciousness. The rear view emphasizes a wide, stable stance via vertical LED tail lamps and lower fascia skid plate details. The design of the Palisade also has aerodynamic benefits, with a low 0.33 drag coefficient. This was achieved with specific design cues that include a fast A-pillar angle, a rear spoiler side garnish, an optimized front cooling area with an extended internal air guide, aero underside panels, and rear wheel aero deflectors. Bi-LED projector headlamps are standard on all trims, while LED taillights are standard on all trims except for the SE. For 2023, the Palisade is offered in 5 trim levels, with starting prices ranging between $35,550 and $49,500. This example is a calligraphy trim, which is top of the line. There are 7 exterior colors to choose from, with this example being finished in Sierra Burgundy. Aside from dealer-installed accessories and whether you want all-wheel drive, there are no additional options to choose from with the calligraphy, as all of the otherwise optional features are included as standard equipment. With destination and all-wheel drive, this example has a total MSRP of $52,735. The calligraphy was first introduced for the 2021 model year. It builds upon the limited trim with a number of exclusive premium features and design elements. From the outside, unique wheels complement an exclusive front grille and bumper, a unique side door garnish, distinctive LED rear accent lighting, body-colored wheel arch moldings, and ultra-wide LED third brake light and puddle lamps. Of course, I'll dive into the interior and what makes it unique in just a bit. The Palisade is offered with 4 different wheel styles that create unique looks between the various trim levels. Silver painted 18 by 7.5 inch alloy wheels are standard on the SE and SEL. 20 by 7.5 inch alloys are standard on all other trims. Of course, the Calligraphy has the fanciest looking wheels, with 15 machine-finished turbine-style spokes and gray-painted inner pockets. As far as the tires, two 45/60s are fitted to the standard 18-inch wheels. Two 45/50s are standard on all of the 20-inch wheels. The tires are all seasons. Despite having the larger wheels, the Palisade offers impressive stability through corners and smooth ride comfort in day-to-day use. When it comes to the brakes, the Palisade utilizes four-wheel discs, ventilated in front and solid in the rear. They span 13.39 by 1.18 inches in front and 12 by 0.43 inches in the rear, with twin-piston and single-piston calipers respectively. Together, they can bring the vehicle to a stop from 60 miles an hour and about 129 feet. Four-wheel, four-channel, four-sensor ABS with electronic brake force distribution is standard. Underpinning the Palisade is a fully independent suspension with front and rear stabilizer bars. On higher trim levels, a self-leveling feature is included too. The front suspension consists of McPherson struts with coil springs, while the rear is a multi-link setup with separated springs and shocks. The front and rear suspension widths were maximized for enhanced roll stiffness and stability. The front steering knuckles and rear carriers are made of aluminum to lessen weight, while the front lower arms have been optimized and lengthened thanks to a new engineering design, resulting in reduced unsprung weight and improved responsiveness. The Palisade also achieves best-in-class body torsional rigidity through a variety of methods, including a multiple ring-shaped structure and hot-stamped door ring parts that provide greater strength and rigidity. Not only that, but the torsional rigidity is nearly identical whether or not you have a sunroof. Overall, the Palisade was a pleasure to drive. Its behavior out on the road is exactly that of a luxury SUV, soft, stable, and sure-footed when called upon. It's a great, well-rounded SUV. The steering is a motor-driven rack and pinion system with the motor mounted on the steering column itself. The overall ratio is 15.6 to 1, and it takes 2.87 turns from lock to lock. The turning diameter is 38.7 feet. On most trim levels, the steering wheel is wrapped in soft leather. A heated steering wheel is standard on the Calligraphy. The four-spoke design of the steering wheel is pretty cool and offers easy access to a variety of multifunction controls, such as the hands-free phone system, driver assistance features, cruise control, audio system, and the driver's information system. The wheel is adjustable for tilt and reach, and there's grip bolsters at 10 and 2. As part of the various drive modes, the steering feel can be firmed up when Sport mode is selected if you wanted a tighter feel. The Palisade is only offered with one powertrain, consisting of an Atkinson cycle 3.8-liter V6 and an 8-speed automatic transmission. The engine is built using aluminum for the block and heads, with dual continuous variable valve timing, 4 valves per cylinder, and direct fuel injection. The compression ratio is 13 to 1. It develops 291 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 262 pound-feet of torque at 5,200 RPM. This allows the Palisade to accelerate from a standstill to 60 miles an hour in about 6.9 seconds. Top speed is around 130 miles per hour. The transmission is electronically controlled with buttons in the center console versus a traditional shift lever. This design not only allows for a cleaner look, but it also enabled Hyundai to have a significant amount of center console space up top and down below. To shift, simply press the brake and push the desired button. On the back of the steering wheel, there's paddle shifters if you ever wanted to shift the transmission yourself. All in all, it's a buttery smooth, quick shifting, and responsive transmission. An auto hold feature is included as well, which can make sitting in heavy traffic a little easier to bear. The Palisade is offered with two drivetrains, including standard front-wheel drive or Hyundai's optional H-Track all-wheel drive system for an additional $1,900. With all-wheel drive, you also get a tow mode, which holds lower gears longer and reduces how often the transmission shifts to better optimize powertrain response while towing. When equipped with trailer brakes, the Palisade can tow up to 5,000 pounds. In fact, a trailer prep package is included on all Palisades, including things like pre-wiring, a heavy-duty transmission oil cooler, and a trailer sway control feature. The available auto-leveling rear suspension on the SEL Premium and above can also play a big part in towing ability. The all-wheel drive system was developed as a multi-mode system, providing an electronic variable torque split clutch with active torque control between the front and rear axles. In the center console, there's a twist dial with a bunch of drive modes to switch between. For starters, you have Comfort, Sport, and Smart modes. The latter mode lets you individually tune the various vehicle systems to your specific preferences. Sport mode gives you a more agile feeling by sending more available torque to the rear wheels for a sporty dynamic feel when desired. The all-wheel drive system has a wider range of torque distribution variability than many competitive systems and has been tuned to conditions such as straight-line acceleration, medium or high-speed cornering, and hill starts. The final drive ratio is 3.648 to 1. In addition to the aforementioned drive modes, there's also Eco and Snow. Eco helps by prioritizing fuel economy. Snow mode is included with the all-wheel drive system and offers special traction settings for improved driver control in adverse conditions. The Snow mode also adjusts front and rear torque distribution, left and right wheel slip control, engine torque, and shift patterns according to available traction levels. In addition, the all-wheel drive system includes an all-wheel drive locking differential function for challenging traction situations. It's also worth mentioning that the Palisade is very quiet, thanks to generous underhood insulation, special sound deadening carpets, and powertrain tuning that deliver smooth, linear response. As far as fuel economy, with all-wheel drive, expect the range between 19 miles per gallon in the city and 25 miles per gallon on the highway. I averaged around 21 miles per gallon when using regular unleaded fuel. The total tank capacity is 18.8 gallons. The interior design combines a sense of relaxation and comfort, creating a serene, spacious, and comfortable ambiance with 8 passenger seating standard for family adventures. Cloth upholstery is standard on the SE trim, while leatherette is standard on the SEL and XRT. Leather is standard on the Limited, and the Calligraphy gets exclusive quilted Napa leather. Leather-equipped models offer smooth wood grain trim that spans across the dash and doors. The type of wood grain depends on whether you choose the black or beige interior themes. Overall, the build quality and the niceness of the materials used is top-notch, so is the attention to detail. There's intricate stitching, upholstery perforations, the quilting, a microfiber headliner, and accent piping. An ambient lighting system is included too, accenting things like the dash, center console, and door pockets. USB-C outlets have been added for faster device charging throughout the interior, providing extra convenience for all passengers. Even more, a conversation mirror up in the front overhead console allows you to clearly see passengers in the rear. The seat structures offer a lot of comfort and support thanks to a high degree of padding and pronounced bolsters. In the Calligraphy, the front seats offer 8-way power adjustments, in addition to power lumbar and a driver's seat thigh cushion extender. A memory system is included for the driver too. The front seats are heated and cooled. The steering wheel is heated too. As far as the climate control system, a dual-zone auto system is included on all trim levels except for the SE, with the Calligraphy having a unique touch-type system. Rear passengers also get their own independent automatic climate controls. This partially goes for the SE2 as you have rear HVAC controls, but they're manual instead of auto. As I mentioned earlier, the Palisade introduces a host of interior revisions for 2023. For starters, there's a new optional Ergo Motion driver's seat that's designed to provide additional comfort and reduce fatigue during long drives. Air cushion support in the seat's pelvic and lumbar regions stretch and support tired muscles. You even have the ability to adjust the side bolsters to provide necessary posture support. For the driver, an available full-display digital center rear-view mirror uses a rear-view camera that more easily lets you see behind the Palisade without obstructions of passengers or cargo. New, slim horizontal air vents add a sense of spaciousness and premium ambiance. The audio and navigation display is a generous 12.3-inch touchscreen in widescreen format, coupled with the 12.3-inch fully digital configurable TFT center instrument cluster. The latter includes multiple display modes to fit your current driving mode or personal preference. The one called Cube is pretty neat. 2 Bluetooth devices can be connected simultaneously, with one for a mobile phone connection and the other for audio streaming. The single instrument panel gauge cluster integrated with navigation offers exceptional legibility and ease of use, coupled with an available heads-up display feature. A premium Harman Kardon sound system is standard on the Limited and Calligraphy and optional on the SEL. It packs 630 watts fed through 12 speakers. It also includes Quantum Logic Surround with Clarify music restoration technology. You have a ton of media options to choose from, including SiriusXM satellite radio, HD radio, a Sounds of Nature ambient system, and smartphone integration technology through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. A standard dynamic voice recognition system accepts simple voice commands to conveniently control cabin AC, radio, hatch opening and closing, heated steering wheel, heated and cooled seats, and other functions. Wireless charging capability has been upgraded from 5 watts to 15 watts for faster device charging. There's some pretty cool tech too. Not only is the 2023 Palisade the first Hyundai vehicle to offer Wi-Fi hotspot compatibility, it also supports the latest version of Hyundai Digital Key, which allows you to leave your key at home and use an iPhone, Apple Watch, or Samsung Galaxy smartphone to lock, unlock, and start the vehicle. Apple Wallet or Samsung Pass also allows secure sharing of digital keys with family and friends. The system can also assist with various points of interest, weather status, and stock market data updates. The Palisade also offers a sophisticated driver talk in-car intercom system with rear seat conversation and sleep modes. This system allows you to communicate separately with the second or third rows of the vehicle via the audio system in a conversation mode. The system also includes the rear sleep mode, which allows you to listen to what you want in the front without the audio being transmitted to the second and third row audio speakers, so that potentially sleeping passengers will not be disturbed. The Palisade includes 9 standard airbags: dual front, dual side front and rear, driver's knee, and rollover sensing side curtain airbags. The large, full-length side curtain airbags include third-row seating coverage for enhanced rear occupant protection in the event of a collision. The Palisade's overall structure is quite rigid thanks to a strategic use of advanced high-strength steel in key areas to provide increased tensile strength. Using high-strength steel has several benefits, such as lighter overall vehicle weight and greater vehicle strength and rigidity without the excessive cost of more exotic lightweight materials. Robust underbody and side structures were designed to increase energy absorption and further reduce cabin intrusion in a severe collision, especially in the small overlap test. Its underbody uses multiple load paths to better disperse potential crash energy. The generous suite of advanced driver assistance systems includes many innovative technologies, such as forward collision avoidance assist, blind spot collision avoidance assist, safe exit assist, driver attention warning, high beam assist, navigation-based smart cruise control, lane following assist, highway drive-in assist, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, reverse parking collision avoidance assist, rear occupant detection, and remote smart parking assist. In the event of an accident and an airbag deploys, an automatic collision notification signal can be automatically transmitted to the Blue Link Customer Care Center. A trained Blue Link response operator can attempt to establish voice communication with the vehicle occupants, as well as dispatch appropriate services and remain on the line until help arrives. When compared to some of its closest competitors, the Palisade offers class-leading first and second row seat legroom, not to mention impressive cargo space. Depending on the trim level, the Palisade can be had with a second row bench seat or individual captain's chairs. Having the opportunity to ride in the back some, I can honestly say this is one of the most comfortable offerings in the segment. Not only do rear seat passengers get treated just as well as the front, but you have the same level of premium features and materials. A dual-pane sunroof is standard on the Limited and Calligraphy. It allows a lot of natural light to come in. I'm a big fan of the captain's chairs because it gives you your own space to kick back and relax. I also feel it makes the interior feel a bit more roomy. What's really nice about these is how adjustable they are. You can slide them back and forth to create more leg space as needed. You can also recline the backrests. The armrests and headrests are adjustable as well. There's so many ways to adjust these seats that the Palisade can pretty much accommodate anyone, even if you're over 6 feet. I'm 5'10", so I had plenty of room left over. The second row of seats have a new wing-out headrest design and newly available seat ventilation, plus heated seats for extra comfort. In the back of the center console, you'll find the AC controls, seat climate controls, and a couple of power outlets, one 12-volt and one USB. Adjustable air vents are located up in the headliner. The third row seats are really nice if you have smaller children. Like the second row, there's latch child seat anchors on either side. The one-touch second row seats allow for easy operation to move the seats forward and out of the way. Step treads and grab handles on the side panels make third row access easy for those who can sit back there. Another nice touch is the fact that the third row offers power reclining and, for the first time, heating, which is a first for Hyundai. Other third row amenities include USB charge ports, overhead air vents, microphones for the telephone system, and LED lighting. Although it's a smaller space, I was able to sit back there pretty decent, but it's not somewhere I'd like to be for very long. Nonetheless, it's nice to have the added flexibility when needed. A hands-free power tailgate is standard on the SEL and above to make opening and closing easier when your arms are full. You simply stand behind the Palisade and wait for it to recognize the key fob. After a few seconds, it'll open the tailgate automatically. It's manually operated on the SE. With the powered functionality, you can adjust the height for easier access or low-clearance garages. Inside the cargo area, you'll find lots of open and usable space. There's a generous amount of underfloor storage too, which is where you'll also find the jacking equipment. A temporary spare tire can be found underneath the rear of the vehicle. With the third row seats in place, you have 18 cubic feet of space. All of the rear seats are power folding, so expanding cargo space is as easy as pressing one of the buttons located on the left rear side panel of the trunk area. The second row seats can only be power folded from the back, but the third row seats can be power folded and raised from the back for extra convenience. With the third row folded, you have a total of 45.8 cubic feet of space. With all seats folded, you have a total of 86.4 cubic feet of space. Additional trunk area amenities include cargo tie-down hooks, a 12-volt power outlet, and LED lighting. Storage space throughout the rest of the interior is impressive to say the least. There's a large glove box with a soft opening lid, a large center compartment with a removable tray, open space beneath the center console, a total of 16 cup holders, large lower door pockets in the front and rear, second row storage nets, and front seat back storage. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the in-depth look at the 2023 Hyundai Palisade. Don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing so because of course, there's always a lot more where that came from. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.